Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I can't wait to put this bad boy on once Matt Reeves reveals the Batsuit. Hey Batman fans, thanks for clicking on this video. We have an update on the Batman. Some of the cast has been doing interviews and have slipped some details about the actual Batman movie. We even now have confirmation from the actual graphic designer of the new Batmobile telling us what we can expect from Robert Pattinson's new Batman. I feel like the description on the Batmobile might polarize some people, so if you like this description, I need you guys to drop a like down below for it, or comment what you think they should have gone for this new Batmobile. Alright, some of the things that we're going to touch upon first before getting into those Batmobile details is we do have Colin Farrell doing interviews. He was on Ellen and Jimmy Kimmel, gave us some tidbits on what to expect in the Batman. Unfortunately, it looks like those photos that leaked of him looking like the Penguin with gray hair, he said while he was preparing for the role of the Batman, he just dyed his hair white for fun. I'm not buying that, especially because a lot of the stars have not gone overseas to shoot their shots for the Batman. Some of them are in Los Angeles right now, behind closed doors in a soundstage at Warner Brothers. I mean, we even have Zoe Kravitz's hairstylist who is going to be doing her hair for the Batman. She's playing Catwoman in this movie, driving into the lot of Warner Brothers studio in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure the dude dyed his hair white for test screenings. Movies do that a lot where they get you in a suit and character and makeup so they know what you'll actually look like on film. But if not, hey, I'm not going to be all that disappointed if they don't go with the white hair. Still, he had this to say about the Batman. I'm in the process of talking to Matt Reeves, who's the director, who wrote the script and wrote a really beautiful, dark, moving script, really gorgeous. It's all very hush-hush, but it's a really beautiful script that he wrote and he has real love for it. So we're in the process of finishing design and aesthetics of the character. Come on now, those words describing the script that Matt Reeves wrote that took him longer than expected. Don't forget, this Batman movie was announced almost 3 years ago now. He better have taken his sweet time crafting that script to perfection. The words that stand out to me the most, though, is moving, meaning emotional. To me, a film just gets elevated that much more when you add an emotional touch. And Colin Farrell doubling down on that is great. Also mentioning that it's a gorgeous script with some of the details we've gotten about this Batman movie. Yeah, it's going to be a gorgeous noir film. But alright, getting to the details about the actual Batmobile and even the Batsuit and what will happen in this movie. Just small tidbits, nothing that'll completely give away the film. We had the Batfilm website provide us more details, and at this point, it just feels like everyone and their mother knows a little information about the Batmobile, so I wasn't even going to talk about it. I was just going to consider it a rumor. I don't want to keep making rumor videos about the Batman. I want legitimate information, and the graphic designer, Ash Thrope, at least that's how he's known on Instagram, went ahead and actually confirmed these details, so now I don't see this as rumor anymore. This seems to be pretty accurate. He quoted on his Instagram as a story this piece from the article talking about the Batmobile. As for the Batmobile, we should be getting a glimpse of that soon as filming continues to take place in public places. While we've yet to see it yet, this report indicates that iconic vehicle will be unlike what Batman drove in the Dark Knight trilogy. Those movies featured a tank-like vehicle developed for military applications, but it sounds like Pattinson's will be driving something that's more akin to a muscle car. And his reply to that was, oh, yes. Basically confirming that his interpretation that he's designing for Matt Reeves and the Batman is going to be a muscle car. Not only that, he dropped this image of a pretty Batman-looking vehicle the day the details on the Batmobile were released online. I mean, even just looking at that thing, I can see Bruce Wayne actually driving in this because it has that sports car muscle feel to it like they're describing. He's honestly not even hiding anymore because some fans straight up say, that would be a great Batmobile, and he goes, indeed. You can scroll through this man's Instagram and all his car designs are pretty iconic looking, very distinct. But the details I want to take away from this, because even though we got that tease on his Instagram, there's no way Warner Brothers or Matt Reeves is gonna let him even show a hint of the Batmobile until it's finally time to release that. I'm perfectly happy with the new Batmobile actually being a car and not a tank like in the Dark Knight trilogy. I like the fact that it's something that can be driven on a street like a normal car, car just has all these iconic Batman things added to it. I mean, even myself, I'm no stranger to a muscle car. It brings me back to my college days when I was 30 pounds lighter, standing in front of my proud muscle car. You guys leave me alone, okay? I was Bruce Wayne for a couple of years. Don't know what happened now. So now knowing that the graphic designer attached to the Batman confirmed these details saying yes, that's kind of what he's going for, I can kind of take in part that the other details about the movie coming from this article might be legitimate as well. So with that, other details that they provided here, like when speaking on the Batsuit, I'm still going that they're gonna go for that gray and blue look. And even though we don't have a very detailed description of what the suit will look like, they do throw in this tidbit that Robert Pattinson's Batman suit will definitely look like it was made by his own two hands. That might seem a little confusing, but take in part like the Dark Knight trilogy, where Batman technically didn't make that suit. It was part of a military program with Wayne Enterprise, and he just spray painted it black and added a bat symbol on it. From this detail, it'll be something that Bruce Wayne pieces together that doesn't come already assembled. He's going to take different pieces of Kevlar, sew it together, add that bat emblem. It's going to have a bit of a rugged feel, and that sounds fantastic in my opinion. Especially since this is supposed to be a kind of experienced Batman. He's been doing this maybe for 1 or 2 years. I would like for the actual suit to already have battle damage on it. You can see where scars and patches of the suit are. I think it adds a little character and makes you wonder, I wonder how he got those scars. And ending it off with this tidbit here, Robert Pattinson was recently doing an interview on the podcast for Empire. And like any journalist right now, he asked him about the Batman, and this is what he had to say.
I can't resist a Batman question as well. I know you can't say anything, but like the cast surrounding this film now is immense. You've got
so cool.
Like Zoe Kravitz and Paul Dano and John Turturro was announced recently. Like, how excited are you to like get involved with that group of people?
It's awesome. And they're also kind of, it's funny, they seem very cohesive. It's kind of, there's something, they all, I don't know, you can see why it's not just like, get massive names to do something. It's got a very particular kind of ilk. But yeah, I can't wait to start. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, that first table read, it's going to be
terrifying.
That's going to be a fun day.
Like, and you're fired.
Listening to that, I still don't understand why there's so many people out there against Robert Pattinson as Batman. I could honestly defend him in every Batman update video I make, but that would just get very tiring and annoying for a lot of you guys. The more we talk about this film, the more hyped I get. What are y'all looking forward to in seeing the suit or in seeing in the Batmobile? Does this description get you hyped? Anything and everything, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.